Hello kids, how are you? This is teacher Carla. And I'm so glad to come to you through this video again. Yes. Do you know what day is today? Today is Thursday. Yes. And today we have our cooking class. Yes. Oh no. No. It's not cooking class? No? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just forgot. We have grammar. No, we don't have grammar. We have reading class, kids. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought we were going to have cooking class. But no problem, kids. Because today we are going to have reading class. Yes. But why do we have this table here? Why? Okay, because there is one special thing we're going to do today. We're going to do a cooking activity, kids. And do you know why? Because we have reading class. And yes, I have it here. Ha! You thought that I confused the classes. No, kids. No way. I knew we were going to have reading class. That we have reading class today. Today is Thursday. Alright, so okay, get your reading book, please. And on page 51. Okay, we're starting the second part of the reading book. Okay, your student book. Alright, so on this part, kids. So do you know why do I have all this here? It's because today we are going to read about love like salt. Alright? Do you see this one, kids? This one, love like salt, right? Okay, this, kids. So this is the reading of today, okay? So, alright, now that you know, it's on unit 11 of your book. So, love like salt. Alright, so look at this, kids. What do I have here? Yes, it's salt, kids. Yes, so we're going to read about salt. Okay, but first, we start the reading, okay? I'm going to prepare something for you. Okay, well, not for you, for me. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make a broccoli soup. Okay, so now, because this is going to be my lunch, kids. Alright, so now we have, okay, the ingredients. Okay, first, we have broccoli here, okay, this. We have some noodles here, okay, which we're going to use with the soup. Okay, we have pepper, okay, black pepper, and we have salt, which is very important, you know, for flavoring the food when you cook or when you eat. Okay, so okay, we have this, and we have this pot, okay, which we are going to use. I'm going to use for making my soup, and water. And also this, which is very important, okay? I have this, okay? It's broccoli cream soup, okay? Maggi, alright? So, okay, now that we have all the ingredients, let's start, kids. Okay, first, alright? Look at this, watch this. Okay, first, I get the broccoli, okay? And I got this cutting table in a knife, alright? So I cut the broccoli first, gently, okay, here, like this, and put it on the cutting table, alright, and I cut in little pieces, look, okay, like this, alright, then I have these pieces like this, look at this, kids, okay, so now I put this on the pot, look, okay, very carefully. Okay, so now I take the other part. And remember, kids, when you cook, always wash your hands. Alright? Now I cut again here. Okay, in here. In here. This, no, I'm not going to use this. Okay, so now I have my other pieces of broccoli. Alright? So I'm going to put them into the pot. Okay? Because we're making broccoli soup. Cream soup. Okay, now that I have used this, okay, so, alright, I'm going to put some pepper, alright, to flavor, alright, like this. Okay, alright, gently, okay, not putting too much, okay, And something which is very important, kids. Wait. Okay, this. I need this. Alright? To move, a remover. Alright, so now, okay, so look at this. Now I am going to put some salt on it, okay? Yes, like this, okay? Salt. Salt is good, eh? It makes food taste better, alright? Okay, so now after this, I put the water, okay? Alright? Okay, so now after this, don't forget to turn on your stove. Here, this is my stove, kids, my little stove. Alright, so I turn it on, okay? Alright, if you're using your stove, kids, always ask your mom or your dad to turn the stove on, okay? Because you have to be careful in order of not burning yourself, okay? So, alright, kids, now, okay, I'm going to leave this soup like this, and I'm going to close this. And when it's almost ready, I'm going to add the noodles and this, the flavor, the broccoli cream soup flavor, okay? Alright, so now, while we wait for this to be ready, let's read. Now, let's read and get your book, okay? Let's get to read, kids. Okay, kids, now get your book. Let's get read now. Okay, let's get to read. Alright, on page 51. Alright, like this. Unit 11. Love like salt. Alright? Okay, so now, warm up. Look at the picture and talk about it. Okay, so look at this, kids. Okay, do you often use salt? Do you? I do. For example, when I cook like this, when I eat my food, my meals, you know. For example, when I eat avocado, oh my god, I love avocado. And I always put salt on it. Okay, so number 2, how do you use it? Well, in different ways. When you cook, when you eat, alright? It's good to use salt, right? Number 3, where does salt come from? Okay, that's a very interesting question. Where does salt come from? Okay, alright, kids. Let me tell you something. Do you know where does the salt come from? Yes or no? Let's think a little bit. Yes, it comes from the sea. Yes, it comes from the sea, kids. Right, especially, right? From the ocean. That is the most, common in huge place where place where the salt comes from. Okay? So, and also salt comes from mines. Okay? From, people, who are miners and work, extracting salt from the mines, because salt is a mineral, kids, and it comes from there too, from caves, alright? So it comes from the ocean, from the sea, and it comes from the caves, alright? Okay, so now, look at this. Look at this, kids. Now you know what to do, okay? So, new words, alright? But before doing this, let's go to page 52, alright? Love like salt, alright? Let's read this, kids. Okay, so, track 11. Alright, so now listen to this.
11.
Love like salt.
A king called his daughter.
How much do you love me?
Asked the king. I love you as much as salt, said the princess. The king was angry with the princess.
What? Salt is common. It is worthless,
said the king.
Because you do not love me enough, you must leave this kingdom and never return.
The king sent the princess away with nothing but some clothes and a shaker of salt from the palace kitchen. The princess disappeared for many years. One day, the king received an invitation to a royal wedding in a kingdom far away. The wedding was lovely, but the dinner after the wedding was not. The food had no taste to it.
This food is terrible!
Cried the king. The king looked around the table to see if there was a shaker of salt. There was not. He then began to cry. He remembered the daughter he had sent away. He finally understood what she had meant. At that moment, the king felt a touch on his shoulder. The bride was standing next to him with a shaker of salt. It was the shaker of salt from his palace kitchen. The king jumped up and held his daughter.
I love you as much as salt too.
The king told her.